Hello folks, and welcome to this episode of Jay's Tip of the Day. This episode will be my very first unboxing. Behind me I have a brand new firearm that was delivered here, not right to me because I do not have a federal firearm license, but to a local shop that did the transfer for me, and I just got this thing and I'm very anxious to pull this thing out of the box. So I'm going to pause the video right here and set my phone up above my workbench to show you the new family member. Alright folks, what you see before you is a Howa sporting rifle. Now Howa makes normally bolt action rifles. This model here is the Howa 1500, which is like I mentioned, a bolt action rifle. Now this one's quite interesting because it came as a package deal. So when I open this, I'm hoping that everything is here how I ordered it. So let's open this up. I already opened up the, I took a knife and I already opened this up here. So let's see what's in here, and let me turn this light so you can see what's in here. All right. There's a little slot over here. I don't know if you can see this. It says bolt. So this should be the bolt of the Howa 1500 bolt action rifle. Looks like a standard bolt. Over here, this is a bipod. Doesn't look like a very expensive one, but it came with a package, so that's unusual. You don't normally get a bipod for a bolt action rifle. Got some plastic in here. We have something here. It says Legacy Sports International. It says sub Moa Guarantee. So basically what it says here, 3 shots under 1 inch at 100 yards. So I ordered this like this, and it should have a scope on it, and it does. So let's take this thing out. God, this thing's heavy. Ugh. Let me get this cardboard box out of the way. This is, like I said, the Howa 1500. It's chambered in 308. The barrel is 26 inches. What was good about this package, it already came with a muzzle brake. It came with a scope. Now this is not the high class or very expensive scope. It's kind of like on the lower end. I did Google this scope. It's only about $300. So it is a Diamond Nico Sterling. So I believe it is 4 to 16 power. I believe the optical lens is 50. And I think that the MOA rail here is 20 MOA. This is an illuminated reticle, green or red. I doubt I'm gonna need that because I'm not planning on shooting at night. What was cool about this aluminum chassis, it came in 2 options. The American flag, which would have been red, white, or blue. I thought that was kind of loud, so I just went with the black and the white. So these are supposed to be stars, and these are supposed to be stripes of the American flag. It did come with a bipod. I'm not going to install that because I'm going to be shooting with sandbags. Let's put this bolt in and see how this works. So it looks like it's pretty smooth. Actually, I'm quite surprised. It did come with a 10 round magazine. I guess that's still in the box. I didn't look around in there. What's cool about this is if you can see here to the stock is retractable for length of pull and comb height. And I believe there is right here. So you go length of pull. And I think if you undo this for comb height. Okay, so I did have to go in the box and find a couple other pieces that I forgot to take out. There is a sunshade for the scope. So let's take out the protectors. And it's pretty self-explanatory. If the sun's going right into front of your scope, hence the name Sunshade. And this is the 10 round magazine. So I don't have any ammo for it yet. So this should just fit right in. Let's see. This goes in, like that. And Mr. Fly is in here flying around. He's driving me nuts. There is a 3-position safety where all the way forward is supposed to be fire. Just make sure this thing's clear. I'm pretty sure it is. I just took it out of the box, but you're never gonna be safe. The chamber is clear, nothing in the magazine. So I'm gonna close the bolt, pull the trigger. It's supposed to come factory with a 3-pound trigger pull. That feels about 3 pounds. I believe when you charge the handle again, the middle position of the safety will be safe, but you can still manipulate the bolts. And all the way back to the 3rd position, it will actually lock the bolt out as well. To get out the bolt, there is a small button over here. Look here, there's a small button right here. So you just push this down while pulling the bolt to the rear. You will be able to remove the bolt. It's pretty simple. So I'm going to remove the bolt. And it comes up pretty simple. I could have gotten the Howa without the muzzle brake and the scope, but for the price, it just made sense to just go ahead and order it this way, because I got a beginner scope here, and I could start teaching classes with this for long distance shooting. Scope here is, you know, it's a Nikon diamond sterling. It is not the best scope. What I thought was cool is the the illuminated reticle. I don't know if you can see that. There's green, and I believe it is red as well. So that's pretty cool. But that's it. This is the Howa 1500, the American flag chassis. Which I love about this rifle, even though I just took it out, is the aluminum chassis. So I don't have to update the chassis. Normally, when we buy a base model rifle, normally the first thing people want to do is take off the plastic or the wooden stock, whatever came with it. This package here already came with a aluminum chassis, so I don't have to do any of that. The chassis is there. The only thing I may have to do is upgrade the scope, and that's if I want to start shooting past, I don't know, 600 yards. It looks like with this scope here, I should be able to hit up to 600 yards. I think it may be a little bit difficult. But once I want to start shooting past 1,000 yards, I will have to upgrade that scope to better glass, whether it be Loophole or Nikon or some other better name brands. But right now, this Nikon Diamond Sterling is just a basic scope, so I'll be using that here in the near future. I do love the fact that it did come with a 26-inch barrel. For me, that's going to be great for the 308. It'll give it a little bit more push past 1,000 yards. But that's it. That's my first unboxing of my first rifle ever. I'm gonna kind of get to the basics of this, and once I master this, I can put it on, you know, in my toolbox as a subject matter expert. But I am nowhere near a subject matter expert on bolt rifles yet. So that's something new I'm gonna have to start working on. Give it about 6 months to a year. I'll start giving some basic bolt action rifle classes. Thank you.